Two major themes have been consistent throughout the 2012 Republican presidential nomination. First, most political observers have a worse memory than professional wrestling fans. Second, is a revolving door of anti-Romney candidates. The insatiable appetite of the Republican base for radical, absurd, jingoistic policy has resulted in candidates like Michelle Bachmann, Rick Perry, and Herman Cain all having his turn as the anti-Romney candidate. Currently filling this position is former Speaker of the House and current political prostitute Newt Gingrich. Now, the purpose of this particular candidate has, since its inception, been clear: to represent the hard-right Tea Party policies not represented by Mitt Romney. Now, Romney is further criticized for openly supporting traditional liberal ideas such as helping sick people, now apparently an unforgivable sin for almost any conservative candidate running for office. Now, during a time in the Republican Party when generally the craziest, most radical conservatives tend to be the most popular among the few self-identified Republicans left these days, these positions, let's say, did not go over well with most of the party's base. Instead, they cited a candidate who was consistent in their fundamental conservative values, to the level of throwing almost all sanity out the window. One by one, however, Bachmann, Perry, and Cain, all showing their relative inexperience, could not maintain their momentum, eventually falling into single-digit numbers and into the political obscurity that's usually reserved for candidates like Rick Santorum and Ron Paul. So thus we arrive here in mid-December, where a new anti-Romney candidate has emerged, Newt Gingrich. With a wealth of political experience, a certified academic, and a capable debater, Newt Gingrich, seems a very sensible choice for Republicans looking to go head-to-head with Obama in 2012. However, a really interesting question comes out of this development. How exactly did Newt Gingrich become the new anti-Romney candidate? Now, first off, I'd like to affirm that Newt Gingrich is in fact the new anti-Romney candidate. An examination of long-term poll trends illustrates the shift from one candidate to the next. This trend follows from Bachmann to Perry to Cain to Gingrich. An October 16th CNN poll, for example, puts Cain neck and neck with Romney at 25%, and putting Gingrich at a lowly 8%. Of course, that was before a string of sex scandals sunk the Cain campaign. The very next poll, in around mid-November, has Gingrich surging up 14%, while at the same time puts Cain down 11%. This is no coincidence. The pattern follows from Perry to Cain as well. The fact that the fall of Herman Cain coincides almost precisely with the rise of Newt Gingrich means that these same people who supported Rick Perry, who then supported Herman Cain, are now supporting Newt Gingrich. Now, there's something off about this pattern, at least to me. Something's not really right here. Since when has Newt Gingrich been the candidate of consistent far-right conservative values? The Newt Gingrich that I know and the Newt Gingrich that many people know is the one who supports the health mandate. He's the one who supports cap-and-trade legislation. He's the one who's an outspoken member of the Sierra Club. Do Republicans not remember the Newt Gingrich who went on Meet the Press and said that he didn't believe in the Paul Ryan kill Medicare budget and that he would have voted against it, only to backtrack a days later and to say, no, I would have voted for it. No, I'm totally in favor of the killing Medicare. No, I hate Medicare. If you're going to criticize Mitt Romney for his flip-flopping and his moderate policies when it comes to health care, it's only fair to criticize Newt Gingrich for the exact same things. Of course, though, if you're looking for any consistency at all, you're not going to find it with Republicans. The only thing that's been consistent in this entire Republican nomination race at all has been the conclusion that Republicans have no idea what they want in a candidate.